Now, coming on the heels of the last edition of Water Wednesdays with hydrogeologist Jamie Paul, who works with the BWA, we thought it necessary to invite Tia Browne, who is a meteorologist at the Barbados Met Office, to talk about what Barbados is currently facing at this time and why it's so hard in some parishes to get that consistent supply of water. Tia, so nice to have you on the program today with us on Water Wednesdays. I want you to put things into perspective for us. Talk about what Barbados is currently facing in terms of this prolonged drought.
Okay, thank you very much for having me. Well, we have been facing a drought since last year. We had an evolving drought, and coming into 2020, we're still under drought conditions. And this has had a significant impact on our water resources. As we know, we depend heavily on our groundwater resources. And with below normal rainfall over the last year, because last year was on record low rainfall we had, and coming into 2020, we also had below normal rainfall. So with those current conditions, we are expecting drought warnings to continue at the end of May. And as we get into at the end of July 2020, predictions are also suggesting drought warnings. So we will still be facing drought conditions as we enter into the wet season. Now, even though the rainfall predictions are suggesting that we will have normal rainfall or average rainfall, there are some parishes that are still of a concern, mostly St. John, which is still expected to have below normal rainfall as we enter into the wet season. With the current situation at the pumping station in St. John having critical water levels, predictions for below normal rainfall doesn't really help the situation.
Okay. Well, looking at this whole dynamic with, you say, St. John, one of the most affected parish in Barbados when it comes to that consistent supply of water, and you talk about a drought warning there. Talk about this collaboration with the Barbados Water Authority and how it helps the BWA to better map out what its strategy will be going forward.
Well, the collaboration helps a lot. We provide rainfall predictions, but still we wouldn't know the situation at each reservoir. So having that collaboration, we would be able to provide the predictions, 3-month predictions, 6-month predictions on the rainfall, where we expect it to be, if it's expected to be above or below normal. And we can also provide thresholds that they can use to determine, to better determine how much water they will be getting, how much is required, and also it would help to get a gauge as to where we stand at the moment. In also providing this information that will be helpful to Water Authority, it gives the public an idea as to where the predictions stand and what is expected. And we're also looking to include implications so that the general public knows, okay, well, if there's drought, how is this going to affect me? If I'm a farmer, how is this going to affect me? So it gives the public a better idea as not just what the predictions are, but how is it going to affect my livelihood.
That information is very critical, as you said, for farmers, but for average members of the public to get a better understanding of what Barbados is facing at this time. That's why that prohibition notice remains in effect. So please, you can go to the Barbados Water Authority's website, www.barbadoswaterauthority.com, for more details on that as well. Tia, thank you so much for sharing with us on this edition of Water Wednesdays.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yes, and to view this episode again, you can go to the Barbados Water Authority's website. As you heard, www.barbadoswaterauthority.com. You can go to our Facebook or Instagram pages for additional information, or just type Water Wednesdays in YouTube. You can find us there.